Hello children, hope you are doing well. Today we are doing chapter number 2 of Geography class 6. The name of the chapter is Major Landforms of the Earth. So let's get started. Class 6 Geography chapter 2 Major Landforms of the Earth. The topic which we will study today is Introduction, the processes, endogenic and exogenic processes, mountains and their types, importance of mountains. So, we know that the surface of the earth is uneven. Uneven means it is not equal. It is not same at all the places. And this give rise to many landforms like mountains, valleys, plateaus and plains. There are two processes that are involved in the formation of the landform. They are endogenic process and exogenic process. Endogenic process are also called internal process or tectonic processes. These forces act from inside the earth and they occur suddenly. They causes upliftment or subsidence of the earth crust. Example of endogenic process are volcanic eruption and earthquake. The second process is the external process. These forces are called external forces because they act on the surface of the earth. The process is very slow and it takes time. The agents of this process are, agent of erosion are wind, water, glaciers and mass wasting. They causes weathering, erosion, transportation and deposition. The next thing is about the type of landforms. We will discuss the different types of landforms. Mountains, valleys, plateaus and plains. And today's class we will discuss only about mountains and their types. So first is about the mountain. The definition of a mountain. What is a mountain? A mountain is a large mass of land that rises to a great height which is much above the surrounding area. The mountains are at a height which is above the surrounding area. The top of a mountain is called a peak, and sometimes the mountains occurs in long chain or ranges like Himalayas. It is having the range. See, there is a long chain of the mountains, and sometimes the mountains occur as single land masses like Mount Kilimanjaro. There is no range. It is a single landmass. Next topic is about the type of mountains. So basically there are three types of mountains: fold mountains, block mountains and volcanic mountains. Now we will discuss each mountain in details. First is the fold mountains. Fold mountains are formed by the wrapping or folding of the earth crust, and the forces which work over there is called compressional forces. See, from both the sides the forces are coming and the center portion is taking the pattern of a fold. This is like a mat. If you press a mat on the floor from both the sides, the center portion will uplift it. The fold mountains are formed like this. Here is the picture also. Two sides the forces are coming and the central portion is taking the form of fold. Fold mountains are also of two types. Number one, young fold mountains, and number two, old fold mountains. Young fold mountains are very high. They are having steep slopes, sharp pointed peaks. See, this is the picture of a young fold mountain. It is very high and the peak is very sharp. Example of young fold mountains are Himalayas and Alps. The second type of fold mountain is old fold mountain. It is low in height, gentle slope and rounded peak. They have undergone erosion for millions of years. Example of old fold mountains are Aravallis and Ural. Look at this picture. Their slope is not very steep. It is gentle slope and they are having low height. The next mountain is the block mountains. Block mountains are formed due to upliftment or subsidence of the blocks along the faults. These are the faults or the cracks. You can see this thing. Yes. They occur due to tensional forces. Fold mountains occur due to compressional forces and block mountains occur due to tensional forces. And the land, in this process, the land that get uplifted is called the block mountain. See, this is the block mountain. The land is uplifted. This portion is uplifted. And the land that gets subsided, or this one is the downward portion, is called the rift valley. Due to this tensional forces, some portion get uplifted. They are block mountains, and the downward portion is called the rift valley. In India, there is an example of Satpura and Vindhya range. The Satpura and Vindhya are the block mountains, and Narmada, which is flowing through the rift valley between the Satpura and Vindhya. See, this is the example. These are block mountains, two sides, and this is the central part is the rift valley. The last type of mountain is the volcanic mountain. You have seen the volcanoes also. Yes, these mountains are formed as a result of volcanic activities. They are formed due to accumulation of magma, ash, etc. The magma which come out and it spreads all around, it is lava, and these volcanic mountains are formed due to accumulation of these magma and ash. Okay, this is the picture. This is the magma chamber. This pipe is called vent, and when this magma come out, it is called lava. They accumulated to form volcanic mountains. Okay. Next topic is about the importance of mountains. So, mountains play a very important role in our life. They give rise to many perennial rivers. What are perennial rivers? Perennial rivers are the rivers which have water throughout the year. The mountains give rise to many perennial rivers. Dams are built for generating hydroelectricity and for irrigations. Okay, on those rivers the dams are built for generating electricity, and it is also used for irrigation. Mountains are source of minerals also. Okay. Next is the dense forests which are on the mountains are home to many wildlife. Many animals and birds also live in this forest. Mountains act as a climatic barrier, like Himalayas stop cold winds from the north. See, I have made a picture over here. Here the winds are rising from the ocean and they are forming clouds. When they are striking the mountains, they are bringing rain here. Okay, and the other side is not getting rain. This is called rain shadow area. The area which is getting the rain is called the windward area and the area which is not getting the rain is called the rain shadow area or a leeward area. Okay, so this role also in mountains play. Last point is about the scenic beauty of the mountain. Because of its scenic beauty, it attracts a lots of tourists. Okay, that much for today's topic. Thank you.